Detoxing is so important because there's simply so many things around us that are constantly keeping us toxic. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink. There is just chemicals all around us, and we take them in by the choices that we continue to make. Choices that sometimes we simply weren't taught to make any different. So that's why when you can gather information or learn something about nutrition new and you start to incorporate it in your life, you're going to change a whole bunch of things. You're going to change the way your children are in the future. Illnesses that seem to be inherited, like, oh, my mother was diabetic, I'm diabetic, my children will be diabetic, is going to change because now you're learning something, you're incorporating it in your life, in your lifestyle, you're making changes. And so now you cut this cookie mold that continues through generation after generation, creating the same and even worse illnesses. So that's why empower yourself when you get information like this that actually helps you to make changes that are really necessary, because there are toxins all around us and we are continuously being bombarded by these toxins. And so detoxing is very important. But there'll always be people that will say, well, what can I do to detox right away, 1 week, I want to be done with it so that I can go back to my eating habits and just life the way I like it. Well, what we don't understand about our bodies is that with everything that's continuously coming in and affecting us with these and intoxicating us, if we don't do something every day to help, we're going to find ourselves in huge problems, because the body, when it is out of balance, is when we have all these issues. So we want to do things every day to benefit. And here's an example. We fast for 6-8 hours while we're asleep. We wake up in the morning. What is the first thing you give your body? A donut? A pastry? A bagel? Coffee with sugar and cream? Waffles? See, those things only further intoxicate us more. So we're going to have to learn that detoxing isn't just something we do for a little bit and then we're done until the next moment I detox, but rather it's something that we do every day differently. So how about getting up in the morning and having a warm glass of water with a lemon that I squeeze in it, preferably organic, and then I eat the piece of lemon so that I don't just squeeze it and be done with it, but I eat the lemon as well. And now you've given your body something that'll help it cleanse. How about a vegetable juice that you make in the morning? Not something you buy because it's going to have preservatives, but something that you actually juice. Or how about fruit? A fruit that you can have in the morning. Fruits should always be part of our lifestyle on an empty stomach, not as a dessert, not as on top of food, because fruits only take 20 minutes to go through to be digested. And so when you put it on top of food that takes an hour, for example, then the fruit begins to ferment and is now going to affect your digestion negatively. So fruits on an empty stomach in between meals. When I wake up in the morning, I'm on an empty stomach. Between breakfast and lunch, between lunch and dinner, between dinner and the time I go to sleep, I'm again on an empty stomach. So think of those moments to have your fruits and have them. Add lettuce and tomato and not lettuce, add salads to your meals, your lunch and your dinner. Make yourself a salad with romaine lettuce or with mixed greens that actually has a lot of crunchy vegetables, green peppers, red, yellow, orange peppers, cucumbers without being peeled, broccoli, cauliflower, radishes. Think of all these good stuff that you can put in there, and then don't ruin it with a dressing, but rather olive oil, lemon, just a little bit of salt. Let it marinate. It'll be delicious. And add it to what you're used to having for lunch and for dinner. And you'll find that incorporating more fiber and more raw foods in your diet, you're going to be detoxing and giving your body a change. So don't just look for a quick fix. There's always going to be toxins. There's stuff that we can do to fix things like that. Our kidneys, for example, are a very important organ of elimination. And sometimes a lot of people will have pain in their back and they'll complain of, oh, I have so much pain back here. Or in the front of their abdomen area, they'll have pain. A lot of the times that's kidney issues, even maybe a kidney stone trying to go by. And actually, they have a test, a Murphy punch test, that you can do to determine if that's in fact what's happening, if you're moving a kidney stone. And the way you do it is in the middle of your back, you have a friend put their hand flat, and then with their hand in a fist, they lightly tap it. And if that is painful for you, then that would indicate that you are possibly passing a kidney stone. So that, along with obviously a test that will tell you if your calcium levels are off, would be an indication that the pain you're experiencing is actually kidney related. And so let's say that is the case. What do I do? Well, you have to drink a lot of water. Half of our weight in ounces is what we should be drinking. So if I weigh 120 pounds, I should be drinking what's half of that? 60 ounces of water every day. Good water. Also think of fruits that'll help the kidneys. For example, watermelon, cantaloupe, vegetables that'll help, celery, cucumbers. And again, don't mix fruits and vegetables, separate them, but think of these. And don't mix fruits by themselves also, like not cantaloupe and watermelon, but cantaloupe or watermelon, because different fruits require different enzymes and make your digestion easier. So stick to one fruit. 20 minutes later, you want another one. Okay, that's fine, because this one has gone through the digestive system. Another thing that's very good, a vegetable that's very good for issues with the kidneys, is asparagus. Asparagus has asparagine, which actually helps to break up the kidney stones. So make sure you're having a good amount of asparagus steamed, and it's going to help you as well. Also consider before each meal having some apple cider vinegar. Actually, you can get a teaspoon, put it in some water, and drink it right before eating, and that'll help with your digestion, and it'll help you also dissolve kidney stones if you have them, and it won't harm you if you don't. Think of gallbladder issues as well. Gallbladder is an organ we want to take care of and worry about when we talk about detoxing. And haven't you heard almost everyone gets it removed? It's like the tonsils. They want to take out your gallbladder too. But that's because we've asked for it. People want a quick fix. You go into the doctor with pain and you're complaining all the time. And, you know, the medical profession is going to offer a solution. It hurts you? Come here. I'll take it out. You know, when there's always an option up until the moment that you're in an emergency and no longer is there an option. So to take care of your gallbladder, eat these fruits and vegetables that we were talking about. Give your body the fiber it needs, because your gallbladder is the storehouse for your bile. And bile is like, it's like your detergent, your dish detergent. So taking away your gallbladder is like taking away your dish detergent. And the thing with bile is it actually helps you emulsify fats. It helps you emulsify ice cream, chocolate, sugar, medications, whether they're over the counter or not. And all that is really heavy and overburdened on your liver. So the gallbladder comes in, helps with all this bile to wash all these things out that would otherwise have a hard time or a harder time being eliminated by your body. So anytime you're thinking of detoxing, think of things you can do to change your lifestyle, your eating habits. And as you do that and you're incorporating better drinks and foods in your diet, think of products that'll help you. I don't diagnose, I don't prescribe, I don't treat illnesses. And I surely don't recommend these products because they actually help with an illness. These products that Soul Naturals has designed actually give the body what it needs to stay balanced. And if your body stays balanced, then you're going to be healthier. And this is one of the things that this product, Soul Vital, does. It actually comes in packets like these. And what you do is you put it in 16 to 20 ounces of water, and you drink it during the day. Spread it out, drink it, sip it, however you want. And what you're going to get is 30 packets in one box. And from day 1 to day 30, you're going to have the same potency, because they're individually packaged. So you're going to have a strong amount of chlorophyll, 4 different types that are going to strengthen your liver so that you can actually cleanse the body, the blood. So that's a very good thing to incorporate, Soul Vital. Also think of ways to lighten the work of organs that eliminate, like your kidneys. And Vertizymes, what this product does is when taken on an empty stomach, when taken on top of food, it helps you digest. It works like an enzyme. But when taken on an empty stomach, there's protease, so it works a little different. It kind of helps to clear what's in the blood, the protein that stays in there and all other things that travel in there that the body has a hard time processing, that the kidneys are going to have to clear. So this is a neat way between breakfast and lunch, between lunch and dinner, and at bedtime to have something that'll help your kidneys, because it actually helps alleviate the job they have. Solflex PI is a group of herbs that are anti-inflammatory. And so actually it's going to do that. It's going to come in and bring down inflammation in your body, because it's food that brings down inflammation. So if you address inflammation, if you're addressing your blood and giving your liver what it needs to stay strong and clean, you're going to find that you are detoxing every day, not just every once in a while. Your eliminatory organs will have an easier job at doing their job of detoxing, and you'll feel healthier because your body will be balanced. So think of these things and talk to the person who gave you this video so that you can find out how to order these amazing products from Soul Naturals.